It's time to keep track. Here are the final stats.
Nigel, do you want to hit us with the curse tracker?
Yeah, this movie was kind of light. There were only 17 total curses. One use of hell, one use of shit, and one use of bitches, which again is, you bitches! Talking to townspeople. And 14 uses of fuck. Fuck was by far the most commonly used swear in this, which is kind of true to form for Nick Cage, I think.
Yeah, that's the go-to.
I feel at this point they just let him ad-lib a lot of lines, and he just throws fuck in a lot when he's trying to sound angry or swearing and stuff. So, so that, again, 17 total for this movie. That brings our entire total up to 446 curses across 23 movies at this point.
23, yeah, 23, because we don't count Dark. So, 23 movies. We are not even a quarter of the way through Nick Cage's catalog.
God damn.
Runtime, this was kind of in the middle, 103 minutes. So it tied with Vampire's Kiss. It's almost like smack dab in the middle of our movies so far. Thank God this wasn't longer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was still checking the time a bunch.
Oh, me too, man. When I was breaking it down, it took me 3 different sittings to break it down. And I really, like I said, I turned into that girl in the closet in the ring by the end of this. Just Nudity. There were the 2 breasts at the beginning when she takes her necklace off, and oh my God, I don't understand why that was in there. I guess the mother metaphor of some sort. Which brings us up to 24 breasts. I can finally say on the show 3 female asses, because I messed that up for like 5 episodes straight or whatever. Since Bad Lieutenant, I think I accidentally didn't count the girl that he blows crack into her, or she blows crack into his mouth. And
Oh, yeah.
in Bad Lieutenant. State and Country Tracker, this was set in Japan, entirely according to the synopsis, but it could be some weird mishmash of all sorts of different cultures that have all been thrown together into purgatory. Who the fuck knows or cares at this point?
Yes.
That brings us up to 5 total countries: USA, Romania, Kenya, Japan, and then the Arctic Circle. Still don't know what to call that. Budget I couldn't find. Like I said, couldn't find it at all. I'm guessing that it was much higher than the gross, which was $60,009. I'd wager a guess that it was somewhere in the 2 to 3 million range. Could potentially go up to 5, but I don't know. It was all like 2 sets, so
yeah,
I don't think there was.
But
much.
Again, they made the most of it, whatever it was.
They did.
It looked like a big budget movie, at least from my perspective.
Yeah,
Only having 2 sets, the way it was shot looked very professional and done well.
Yeah, spent a lot of time on that one set. The Samurai Town, which I kind of carried the movie, and then the clock with the scaffolding or whatever. Anyways, total $636.5 million with a $1.383 billion gross. As far as top grossing, this is the 3rd lowest that we've ever had. Just above Grand Isle at $5,566 and Deadfall at $18,369.
Damn.
Just below the 2 Schrader films, so didn't quite hit Schrader levels of excellence.
I bet they did a release in Japan. I bet that's where that money
You think
came
so?
from. I would not be surprised because I could see them flocking to this movie over there because of the director.
Yeah, he's kind of a cult director. Yeah, and Cage. You know, I feel like anything with Nick Cage at least warrants some interest from the public because, you know, we've seen over time that every time out he does something you're not expecting, and you know, same thing. He did some things I wasn't expecting. They weren't good, but he did some things I wasn't expecting in this film.
Yeah.
Apparently, he did get a theatrical release.
Oh my God.
In the
Made
States as well?
$60,000.
Only in Ireland and the UK.
Oh God.
Yeah. It says Japan got it, but it doesn't say whether or not it's a theatrical release or if it was just straight to streaming or not. So
I feel like Japan was pretty hard on the lockdowns, even going back into 2021. So
it's probably just straight streaming.
Probably.
Then. And maybe that 60,000 came from the UK.
From Ireland.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's go check out this movie. I can't do an Irish accent. Ratings. This was unrated, so we're back to fill in that barrel again. So that's now 6 unrateds that we've had across our 23 films, which leads us to the Cage Kill Tracker.
So, 21 maybe.
Yeah,
I was like, anytime like he made a motion like he was killing somebody, I counted it. So like, I counted 21. There could have been more because there were some weird cuts. So I couldn't tell how many people he had around him because there were points where he was just swinging the sword. So we're just gonna go with 21, I guess, which would put us at like 66 total over the films.
Wow, that's a lot.
Wow.
That's our highest total, right? That's got to be.
Yeah, 21 is the most. I think Mandy's the second. I can't remember how many he had in Mandy, but if you think about
It was
the
like
kills
a
we done,
dozen or something.
he hasn't really killed a lot of people. So that puts us at 66. Death, I mean, we didn't see him die, so
I
we can't say.
You can't say you can count it, but we can speculate.
But they said he died off screen.
Yeah, they did. And then he was resurrected. And
then 10 seconds later,
you couldn't count that because she was trying to yell at him to wake up, and he wouldn't wake up. So she said he died.
He was just passed out on the ground.
Or he was pretending not to hear her because she's annoying.
Finally, this bitch talks, and this is what she says.
So, like for the death and resurrection, because there's no clear evidence of either, 0 for both.
Yeah.
So it's been a while since he's died, and it's
he
been
died
a long time.
Dying in the Light, right? Spoilers for Dying in the Light.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
but that's been a while ago. That was what our third movie in.
What did we had
Second,
one
third movie?
just recently, didn't we? We just had one.
Moonstruck, Joe. Oh, Joe. Never mind. Okay,
Yeah, that's right.
all right. Let's go back. So yeah, so it's been a movie since he died. A movie or two. I can't remember what we did, Joe. Everything just blurs together now.
And maybe in Bad Lieutenant.
Yeah.
No, he
It's the
lived.
same
I
as
know,
this
it's
kind
the
of
same
movie
thing.
where it's like,
He was at the aquarium. Remember?
If he died, it would make sense.
yeah.
Yeah,
It would make
exactly.
more
I know.
sense than
God, I
it
wish he
would
would have died. It would have been a lot better.